So you want to crack a brand new market, and this is such an exciting thing on the inside of real estate career. Because to me, it's not about an individual, it's about the entire business, whether or not it be the property managers, our front reception, our principal, our key salespeople, actually making that decision to go after that particular market. Why would I get everyone involved? Because everyone's got a relationship, everyone's got a connection, everyone's got a view on what they could do to help you to be able to crack that market more than ever before. The days of sending the new agent into the brand new area against the toughest competitors with no level of skill set to see whether or not they can win are absolutely done. This is now about really leveraging what you can do to be great agents. The first key thing to do is to think about all the relationships that the business already has. Get everyone in the team to identify if they know someone who already lives inside of that existing market. Number two, work with existing data sets. Have we got any past clients that have now moved to that particular location? Have we got any buyers that we're in a position that we're working with at the moment that are moving from that location? And in addition to that, are there any landlords that actually live in that particular location? What you want to do is you want to go and leverage all of those existing relationships and see what you can do to significantly change your momentum. Number three, you want to make sure that you think very differently about how you go to leverage the relationships. What are you doing with the community and the school? But most importantly, what are you also doing with the local businesses in the area? Some of the great agents that we've seen have been hosting incredible business-focused videos. What they do is they ultimately bring like 10 or so key businesses into a room and they film every single one of them about what they do and why it works. Over the course of the next 10 weeks, they release that particular video. That particular business then shares it on their socials, and before you know it, you're now in front of all of their audience as well. This is about learning how to amplify what you do and to really change momentum. The fourth thing is then actually to understand the data migration patterns. Where do the buyers come from when they buy, and where do the sellers go once they've sold? If you can understand what the data migration patterns are, then you can actually be working markets before you even need to get there. You see, working a new market is not about trying to get the name and address details of every single one in the area. It's not about making sure that you do a letterbox drop every 6 weeks. It's about making sure that you're actually where the customer needs you to be. You see, I'm a big believer that you get one signboard up and that leads you to your second and your third. And the way that you work every single campaign allows you to build market share over a period of time. Too much of us place this emphasis that all of a sudden we're going to go from zero to hero inside of a brand new market, and ultimately you're not using any of the existing relationships that we've got. Turn the marketing time off and instead turn your focus on to actually how you got to really work with the people that we already know. It's critically important that you have a system on how you got to break new markets. And once you learn how to do that, then what's your system to be able to significantly increase market share in the existing markets that you're in. That might be houses, that might be units, that might be regional properties or rural, but whatever it is, it's about making that fundamental decision to go there. No one has ever got to the top of Mount Everest and said, how did I get here? You have to set out on a team. You have to set out on a journey. You have to set out about going to achieve that personal Everest to be able to get that market share up to significantly serve more customers in your local markets. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed this week's coaching tip. I look forward to seeing you next week.